we're good. I think we're going. I think we're going. I had it. I had it. There it is. Ah, there it is. Oh, boy. Welcome to Mondays, huh? Welcome to Mondays. I think we got the show going. I think we're set for Destructo. I love it. Let's actually do it correctly here. Pardon. Oh, I just ate a big breakfast, and so that just kind of hit me there for a minute. I don't know how your guys' weekend went, but my weekend was crazy. Nothing but great. It was great. It was a great weekend. Uh, Currently, the temperature is scheduled to be about maybe 60 degrees today. Yesterday, the temperature got up to maybe 55 degrees. Saturday, the day of crazy, the temperature got up to 95 degrees. So the 35-degree temperature difference, crazy days to be had by all. Let's just my buddy and I, we decided to go down to the river, or go up to the river, which is about an hour away, and we never made it out onto the water. You know what I'm saying? We never once made it to the water. Is how it goes. And we partied and we had a lot of fun. We hung out with friends and did the goof. And I panicked a little bit because Saturday night was also the night that the Huskers um, were there to we're gonna play Vanderbilt from I believe Nashville. And so SEC champions Vanderbilt. Like we were gonna get smoked. There's no way I didn't think I don't know. Maybe I didn't know if we had a chance. I didn't know because they had to beat Florida, and so we were playing to see if maybe we had to play either Florida or Iowa. Like it was crazy. Like we didn't stand a chance, did we? I don't know. The game starts, and much like on Thursday's game, you could tell that the entire crowd, mostly the entire, I'd say 98% of the crowd, was there for the Huskers. It was great. Like it was a sea of red the entire time, the whole game. And it's really difficult when you're playing, I guess. I don't know. I haven't played many sports or done much in front of a crowd. That's why I'm on YouTube. No, I'm kidding. Mostly. Um, but momentum has to go your way. You got to get the crowd going your way, and I'm just saying Vanderbilt was fighting an uphill battle the entire game Saturday night, and and I'm watching this on my phone, and it's really just I had a great day, like a shit-eating grin on my face the entire day, and and it was just really fun to watch the Huskers win their second game of all time in the NCAA basketball tournament and make it to the vaunted Sweet 16. Boom. And last night I watched the Florida Iowa game. Because I was scouting. I was doing some scouting reporting, doing a little scouting report. I was going to hand it off to the coach. Fred Hoiberg and we're pretty close. I talked to him. I talked to him on the daily, and he's like, "I hope you watch that game for me." And so I watched the game, and obviously, Coach was super happy and grateful that my scouting report is we beat Iowa. We beat Iowa the last game of the season. We also we got beat by Iowa earlier in the season, and they rushed our court for whatever reason. It's like, ugh, fine. You want to rush our court because you beat us? Or they rushed their court. They can't rush our court. But anyhow, we beat them at home. We did not rush our court. And so now we're going to have the rubber match. Now we're going to have the real let's see who's better game. Iowa historically has had our entire number in basketball and in football, really. They've just been kind of a better school per our games together. And, whatever. Sometimes you get rivals. And I didn't think we were going to have a rival with Iowa, but we do. We do. As soon as we lost our rivalry with Oklahoma and Texas, Iowa was like, hey, you do realize we have all the corn that everybody says you have, right? And yeah, I guess. And then Kansas is like, yeah, we have all the wheat that everyone says you have. And we also have the other corn that everyone says you have. You barely have corn. And it's like we fight. We fight with Kansas, we fight with Iowa, and it's like, we are the corn huskers. We will husk your corn. Thank you for the identity, Kansas and Iowa, with your wheat and your corn. And all we have mostly is alfalfa. We have feed grain. We don't actually feed America. We feed cows. We generate cow manure. A lot of bullshit's coming out of the state. Okay, let's go. Let's just cut the cards. Let's get on with the reading. Go Huskers. We play Thursday. We play Iowa. Oh, we're not doing the errant card trick. Nope. Okay, we play Iowa on Thursday. Gonna be a big day, so woohoo! Anyhow, glad we're here. Glad you're here. Let's do this. Let's see what the cards have to offer us. Let's deal them in the 6 here, and we'll roll some dice, and we'll pick some cards. I should have been doing this the entire time. I'm getting better, I promise. Anyhow, how was your weekend? I hope you guys had a great weekend. Thanks for hitting the algorithm buttons for me. YouTube doesn't know if I'm here without you telling YouTube that you were here. So it's a weird thing. I don't get it, but here we are. And I'm not saying, or I'm not begging, I'm just saying thank you. Alright? So if you want to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me on Tarot and Lobster, or Lobster and Tarot, Lobster and Tarot, at gmail.com for a private reading. Info and such. You can also get a hold of me, same place, Tarot and Lobster, on Instagram. There's a channel there. I'm not too active on Instagram. I do answer. I am present. I get notifications. But I don't really do too much there. I used to. It's just, I don't know, Instagram's weird. Alright, folks. Straighten up just these top 3 here. We're in a little OCD tendencies. We'll grab some some dice, and we'll roll them for some cards. Alright. And this week, we're continuing to use the game of, I know, he's going to straighten these 3 too, huh? Yeah, I am. I have to. We're using the Game of Thrones deck. I gotta tell you, this deck has kind of opened itself up to us a little bit lately. It hasn't been as strict. It hasn't been as, you are doomed, like as much as it used to be. And it hasn't been as, follow the rules or else, as it could be too. So, here we are. Let's roll. We've got a 1, pile 1, and a 3. So we'll take the top 3 cards off of pile 1, we'll put them on the bottom. We'll take the other cards here, and we will introduce them to the nether. We'll throw these cards off, away, just gone. Or we'll just put them back in the box. We can put them back in the box. Let's get these cards out of the way. We don't need to be influenced by them anymore. Thank you and good night. Okay. Dice out of there. Top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3 per cut. Let's go. And activate the space. Let's go. Thanks for being here, folks. Okay. Card number 1. We're gonna deal with you know what? No, I'm not dealing with negatives today. So any reversals, we're gonna turn them right side up. We might note them. It might be neat, but we won't do reversed cards today. I just don't feel it. I feel like we're just gonna stay positive today, as positive as we can be. Okay. Now, if it's 10 towers in a row, then I'm using the wrong deck. I don't know what happened. Okay, we only have 1 tower in the deck. Okay, if there's like 7 death cards, just boom, 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 boom. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't happen. Someone screwed up my deck. I don't know how 7 of those like showed up. But if we got to deal with it, if that's how it is, if we got 7 of those things like showing up, all right, then I'll tell the story. But like, really, I don't think we're gonna have to do it too much. I think if I do this right, if we feel it out together, if I just deal the damn cards, Monty Python's God coming and telling me, just get on with it. We should be alright. We can overcome anything. Okay? Except for that 1 card. I'm not telling you which one, but I think we know which one. Current situation. What the fuck? I don't know. That's not the card. That's not the card. It's not the. I'm not telling you what card it was that was in my head. It's like that's the one. That's the Nego card. Okay. That's not the card. 4 of Swords. Repose. Waiting. Resting. Hiding out a little bit. Keeping your fucking mouth shut. Not listening to what other people have to say. You kind of hide. This is like the forced hermit card. Like you're not focusing on yourself. You're just like, nope, everything's on mute. I'm not taking anything in. I'm under it. Everything's over me. I don't want anything to do with it right now. I got shit to work on myself. You're not trying to be a part of the communication. You're trying to like stay stable yourself. You're trying to make sure you got your own words down right. You got to make sure you got your own ideas down right. How stable are you? You don't need any more influences right now. How stable are you? Do you know what direction you're headed? Are you headed in a direction, or do you have a definition to things that you're doing? How do you see you? In a better way, in a better light, in a better, I don't know, like, you gotta figure out how to hype yourself up a little bit. So what's our dare card? What's our dare challenge for this card? Morning. Morning, Paige. What's our challenge card for this? This repose, this self-enforced isolation. Not really hermit, because, you're not, I don't know, let's see. Maybe the hermit card will show up and everything, then boom, we're just not talking to anybody today. Let's go. Card number 2. The Ace of Swords. Oh. Oh, okay, we got a bright idea. Well, someone's got a big, bright idea. Someone's got like a good little communique that wants to happen. You want to talk to someone. Someone's got a really cool story to tell. Let's see. Let's make sure. Let's see what the Ace of Swords. It's like the beginning of a communication. It's like you're starting to talk to someone. Uh oh. Maybe. Are we? Oh my Are we going to therapy? Oh my god, I don't want to go to therapy. Ace of Swords in the Enchanted Tarot book. Make long term goals and initiate them immediately. Oh, we're in therapy here. Long term goals and initiate them now. Oh my god. Oh, the hours. Some destruction may be necessary to cut away dead wood, but do not use force or manipulation. We are definitely sitting in a chair and dissecting and going through ourselves. Okay? Whatever kind of therapy it is we need today, let's get it. Okay? We need it. If you do not use this personal force for unjust manipulation or punishment, karma, let's start that over again. If you do use, let's start. If you do use this powerful force for unjust manipulation or punishment, how dare they? I'll show them. Karma, or the law of cause and effect, will determine your destiny. This card can be seen as a two-edged sword, capable of both attack and defense. Concentrate on principles and not on form. You are definitely, whatever hourly rate you're paying someone today, good luck. Okay? I'm just saying, we all need to maybe sit back and go, oh, I don't know. When's the last time you sat back and were like, you know what? I got nothing. It's rough. It's hard to trust yourself around anything that you're going to be like, I don't know. Like, you would never sit in the driver's seat of a semi-truck and not know anything about driving a semi-truck, right? But would you feel confident? Would you really feel the confidence of your own life the same way? Guiding your life if you didn't know what the hell was going on? The same way as if you would be sitting behind a semi-truck wheel? With all the pullers and the levers and the buttons and the honk. First off, that's not a real semi-truck. There aren't that many. It's pretty easy. It's a big wheel. Keep on toiling. Okay? I'm just saying, proud and Mary, keep on pointing. Okay? If some guys from LA can sound as if they're from Vandy, rolling, then you got Tina Turner coming in, rolling on a river. Okay? Maybe you don't need that. Maybe you just need to sit back and you need to talk it out a little bit. Just talk it out a little bit. Card number 3. What's the underlying principle for this? What happened? The moon. Oh yeah. We're figuring some shit out. We're trying to see behind the darkness of it all. The moon leaves you feeling as if maybe there's something tricky going on. Something sneaky going on. But you need the moon, don't you? You need that little bit of guidance, right? The other day, last Thursday, I don't know, whatever day it was, Wednesday-ish, I don't know. Took a walk outside, and it was like the storm clouds were overhead, and so the whole night sky was like as dark as possible. It was wild, and no moon. And you forget you need the moon. You forget how much the light gives you from the moon. How much the moon gives you for light. You know what I'm saying. But we don't live our lives outside at night because we don't actually get enough light. We need to see ahead of us. We need to be able to make those long-term plans. And we can't if we can't see the day. If we don't know what's like a little bit further ahead of us, it's going to be a little bit harder for us to keep going forward. So we're trying to like peer through, and we're trying to like maybe see where the sun is and what the reflections are, and we're just kind of holding on, waiting for the moon to get the hell out of the way, so we can learn a little bit better about our path. That's a good way to start the week. All right, you know what? This is good. This is good. Card number 4 for the past. What happened? Did you have a good weekend? Let's see what happened. 7 of Spears, 7 of Wands. We're fighting, huh? Round 1. Fight. Did you get into a little tizzy with someone? You gotta talk it out. You know what, man? I might have said some stuff. I might have walked out a little bit. Might have thrown a temper tantrum once or twice. I don't know. People don't understand me. I don't understand them. I threw a little fit. And don't you hate it when you're like in the middle of a fit too, and you're like, God, I can't believe I'm throwing a fit. Here you are, and you can't back away from it either. No, you got to step up, and you got to go hard, don't you? It's your fit, and you'll cry if you want to. Cry if you want. You know what I mean? Good references for Monday, by the way. That's a good song. You would throw a fit too if it. Okay. That's not how the song goes. And then I don't know if I have to play like. Sometimes I nail these songs perfect. Though. I'm just saying. Maybe not that one. I don't. Here we go. Card number 5. Goal for the day. Goal for the day as we talk it out, as we talk past whatever situation we might have found ourselves in this past weekend. We got 7 of Wands going. We got a little bit of a struggle going on. Maybe we made someone mad at us. Maybe we made them. Maybe they made us mad. Maybe I don't know. Some kind of a weird little confrontation happened. You got to work it out. You got to keep talking it out. It's not sitting right with you right now. So let's see what the goal is for today. The goal for today. 6 of Swords. You got to get past it. Get past whatever it is that you're dealing with right now. You can't be sitting in it, okay? Can't be sitting in it. As soon as you get out of your therapist's office, go take a drive somewhere. Don't go home. Don't go back to the office. Go take a drive somewhere. Take a break. Take a moment off and, go find a pasture and go find a cow. Look at a cow. Go look at a cow and be like, hey, cow. You know how many cows you think of that aren't male? They're all females. It's a lot of cows. You know what I mean? Like they're all, I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying anything. I'm just saying, go look at a cow. Go take a break. Take a little voyage somewhere. You're not gonna like get away from yourself. You're still bringing you with you. Okay, that's the big part about taking any kind of a geographic or whatever it is you want to call it. When it comes to like trying to get away from your problems, like wherever you are, that's where you are. Sucks. So we're not getting away from it, but I'm just saying, keep taking that break. Keep living in that repose real quick, okay? You're not gonna figure it out today. You're not gonna heal completely today. You're gonna have to be willing to even take that voyage too. Like maybe I gotta get out of here. Yeah, maybe you do. Maybe you gotta change up some things. You gotta mature a little bit. It's gonna suck. Oh, I hate maturing. I hate adulting. Oh man, I hate it. Why can't I just play with my Play-Doh and Legos? Future card. Card number 6. 2 of Coins. 2 of Coins. Yeah, you're going to come to a crossroads here. You're going to come to a financial crossroads. You're going to come to some determination of worth crossroads. I'm really big on the word investment. What am I going to get out of a situation? That's not selfishness, that's frugal, that's efficient. What about me? No, it's like how much of what I'm doing sticks around. You can be selfless, that's fine, I get it, but like not in every way. So you're gonna come to a point where you gotta make a decision. Are you out for you? Or are you out for another situation? Are you out for something else? And I'm not saying good or bad. I'm not. Cards aren't saying good or bad either. Two of coins says you're gonna have two decisions to make, and it's up to you. You can go one way or another. What are you gonna invest your time in? What are you enunciate? What are you going to invest your efforts into? What will give you the biggest rewards, the biggest returns, the biggest dividends, if you will? The other day, I got a penny dividend from one of the stocks I'm invested in. I was like, what the? Yeah, they're like, yeah, you got a penny from a dividend. I'm like, wow, look at me raking it in. Card number 7, you as you see you in the situation. You as you see you, 9 of Cups. You got a lot to give. You got a lot to give. You're a person of opportunity. You're a person of, look, I'll help you. I'm as generous as I can be. I'm getting mine. Yeah, let's help you get yours. But like emotionally. You're kind-hearted. You're a generous person. I'm not like the 6 of Coins, the 6 of Pentacles. That's the generous card. The 9 of Cups is like, I'm pretty damn good at being who I am. It's confidence. It's knowing that like you're almost there. And no one really needs to get in your way. Like you don't really need anybody else to complete you. You're as complete as you really need to be. You're one step away from a family. It's you and now who else? Maybe. I still like the Whoopi Goldberg answer to how she likes to live her life. She goes, I don't mind, being with someone, but it's kind of weird because, like, I don't want them in my house. That's a stranger in my house. Why are you in my... I'm like, that's really funny. She's like, I don't date because I don't want anybody in my house. Maybe we're getting there. Maybe we're talking our way into being, super independent. All ladies, single ladies, you know what I'm saying? Throw your hands up in the air. Yeah, okay, knock it off. Beyonce reference. I've never done a Beyonce reference, okay? All ladies, single lady. Okay, let's go. Environment card. Oh gosh. 9 of Coins, 9 of Pentacles. We're doing great. Whatever situation that, like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, we're doing okay. We're in the middle of a boon. So maybe it looks like maybe we're just kind of being a little cautious. I think we're sensing maybe someone's kind of sniffing around us, trying to take maybe a little bit of advantage of us, and it's like, no, you know what? No, I'm trying to take care of me. I'm trying to do me. I'm trying to be me. I'm trying to be the best that I can be. And I don't need anybody else coming around trying to usurp it or gaslight me into giving money away. Okay? I don't need some Suzanne Summers or Suzanne Struthers or Suzanne coming around telling me about, some kind of 35 cents a day situation. Okay? I would never be able to survive on 35. Yeah, actually, I probably could survive on 35 cents a day. I just don't know if I would want to live on 35 cents a day, okay? So I don't want to have to be a part of that. Leave me alone, okay? You turn the TV off, you balance your life a little bit. You're like, maybe I'm going to go off on a little vacation. I'm going to treat myself a little. I'm going to go take a drive. Someone's texting you. You're like, I don't really want to do anything right now. I'm going to be me. I'm going to do me. I got me. Everything's coming up roses. I'm going to go smell them real quick. Take advantage of yourself a little bit. Card number 9. Fears and hopes. The sun. Boy, oh boy, what a hell of a reading we've got for today, huh? Look at you. Look at you. Let's turn this so we can see the card. Look at you. I told you you're coming up roses. I told you need to focus on you today. Whoever it is you might have had a little row with, a little tussle with, anybody that might, still would linger in your brain a little bit. You're like, I gotta figure this out. You need to talk it out a little bit. Sure, talk it out a little bit, but realize that you're being driven by a higher sense of things. That you're gonna see the light. You're gonna see you're gonna see the truth of it all, and it's gonna guide you. It's gonna be warm and welcome you. Turns out it's not your fault. I don't know, whatever. But that moon, as current as it is reflecting that sun. That's your fear and your hope. You fear that the sun will never show up again. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Right? It's a good reference. It's a good song. And, she's gone away. I can't think of and that's all I know. It's really, that's all I don't know anymore. Okay? I know that part, right? I'll stop. It's a good song. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And then you hear the big rise of the wow in the background. Just, yeah, okay, let's go. Card number 10. Result of the situation. Finality. We've got 5 of Cups. It sucks missing that person, doesn't it? It sucks. It really sucks. Yeah, that's why we're talking about it. That's why we got a little bit of kind of not a broken heart. We don't have a 3 of hearts or 3 of swords here, But we've got kind of spilling a little bit of our emotional baggage around. We're just kind of being, I don't know, just a little dramatic about it. It's you're gonna take the whole hour talking to your therapist, okay? It's gonna be a worth hour of therapy, okay? Kick back, maybe grab a blanket, grab some, if they offer you tea, sip some tea, okay? You gotta heal up a little bit, alright? You got some shit to work on, alright? It's not gonna get healed today, okay? But you're gonna clean up a little bit of the wreckage that happened this past weekend. Okay, maybe you listen to a voicemail they left on you, and you're like, "Oh my God, what the hell? Who listens to voicemail? Who does voicemail anymore? You text, right? But they, were goofy enough to leave you a text message or a voicemail, and you have to listen to it. You're like, "Oh, what am I listening to?" You lost your shit at work today. It's like, no. And now your work is like, do you want to go to EOP? And you're like, I guess, or EAP, whatever you want to call it. Like, and then now your work has you in the history of having mental problems, and you don't realize that you probably shouldn't have gone to EAP. Come on, you don't want to do that, right? Do you? I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you how serious you want to take the situation. Love you guys. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here before I send you to actual therapy. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll do 3 for 3 for 3. Not sure what the topic will be. It'll probably just, maybe more therapy. I don't know. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying some people need it. Okay? Love you. Get out of here. See you tomorrow.